Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Los Angeles have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Stepping up is Willie Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the second baseman, Willie Castro.
Here's the pitch. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
In now, Deshaun Knowles.
The right fielder.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 9 homers and 22 RBIs.
Hey, we got 2.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit to third. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. It's the Rangers 2 and the Angels nothing. And here's Renato Nunez. He's hoping to start this series a little better than the one he finished last time. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Hey, nobody wait.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Batting fifth.
So Joe Adell bats now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Turang takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Carter Kieboom digs in
Third
now.
baseman.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
This guy out. Let's go.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. And now in the box, number 13. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
13.
First delivery to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Andres Gimenez the next to bat. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
Andres.
First offering. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready now for LA, Aramis Garcia. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail here 4-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Castro. Here's the first pitch.
Willie.
Swing and a liner.
Two.
And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
The batter, the right fielder.
At the plate, Deshaun Knowles, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Castro gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. One there. On to first. A double play. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Angels held in check there. They're down 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez, who leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together, maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Next to hit is Joe Adell. Flew out last time up. Late square, and this is popped up. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The third baseman, number 8.
At the plate now, Carter Kieboom. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now
So now to the plate, number 13, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Fouled away. Adell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels nothing. Now at the plate, here is Andres Gimenez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Jimenez is truly an elite-level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Andres Jimenez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. To the plate now, Aramis Garcia. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Willie Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Two down here. Plays at first here.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Deshaun Knowles. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Hey, no outs now.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
Hey, plays at first. Plays at first. Hey, 1 down now. 1 down.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Robinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Renato Nunez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering.
Nunez.
Hey! 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels nothing. First delivery to him. Joe Adell is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Hey, come on, it's you and him. Get him yourself.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
The third baseman, number 8, Carter Kieboom.
Standing in now, Carter Kieboom. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a
Now
sack.
batting, number 13.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. On the ground to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Called strike 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Hey, away. Nope, that's
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Now batting,
At the plate, Aramis Garcia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hey, we got 2. 2 down.
A ball and a strike.
The count 1-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
That's ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
2-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Willie Castro.
The second baseman, Willie Castro.
No outs here, fellas.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
The right fielder, number 10.
At the plate now, Deshaun Knowles, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Here we go now. Let's go.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Looking to send him packing again. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
So now into the box is Mike Trout. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Hey, come on now.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Angels down to their last strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 to score tonight. Texas jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jay Mack earned his